Do you seek forgiveness for the hurt that you may have caused to other people? Well, at times we find it very, very difficult. बड़ी मुश्किल होती है एक शब्द sorry बोलने में, even for the smallest of the things, right? And we feel there's so much of resistance and we do not want to say it because we feel that it's not us who has caused the pain, but it's the other person who should understand this, who must do this, who is at the source of it. If only he did this, I would not have done this. And there are 1,000 reasons that we have for it. And we don't seek an apology. We don't seek forgiveness. Yeah. What is the impact it has on you and your relationships? I'm going to talk about it. So watch this video right until the end. Hi, I'm Aastha Tatia, daughter of 2 rock-solid pillars, mother to a lovely daughter, wife of a humor king, an engineer, MBA, corporate executive turned anchor person, now an author and a happiness coach, helping leaders build strong and meaningful connects and relationships in their organizations. Do hit the like button if you find this video meaningful, subscribe to the channel. So talking about forgiveness, very, very recently, couple of days back, as a Jain, I also celebrated the festival of Savatsari. It's our main festival, just like Diwali, Dussehra, Eid. So the festival, Savatsari, is a festival where all the Jains, they seek forgiveness from every living being. Yeah, for any deed done, anything knowingly or unknowingly, even in thought, words, or by doing, where he or she may have caused hurt to the other person. किसी भी तरह से अगर दुख पहुंचाया है, hurt किया है किसी भी living being को, तो ये है वो पर्व, ये है वो festival जहां पर they seek forgiveness, right? And then there is a lot of fasting. People fast for 8 days, and fasting means just having water, only boiled water, no food at all. Some people do it for 3 days, for 1 day, and it ranges, the different ways of doing it. But the whole idea is to basically repent, seek forgiveness for all that you've done which may have caused hurt to any living being. तो आपके जो भी कर्म रहे हैं, बुरे कर्म हैं, उनके लिए आप forgiveness मांगते हो, right? Now, I was thinking that, this is the only festival where I get to speak, rather I speak to my entire family, which is all the distant relatives, my husband's side of the family, everybody, all the uncles, aunts, cousins, and we seek forgiveness, we say Michami Dukadam, which is, I seek your forgiveness for anything that I've done which may have hurt you. Yeah, and they do the same. It is such a beautiful thing. And to be able to have a festival dedicated to this one thing, which is so foundational, forgiveness, because Jainism believes very, very strongly in the act of forgiving. So dedicating a festival to this and doing it is beautiful. But what I was thinking was, to what depth do we really get into it? I mean, it is important, people fast also, but what matters is the whole emotion that is put into it. And a lot of times, while we say, I seek forgiveness, and the other person also says, and we agree to it, but we continue to hold that grudge. Yeah. So that's number one. And number two, this day we are seeking forgiveness. Why not make it a daily practice? Why do we need to really wait for this one day that has been designated as a day where you seek forgiveness for doing all of it, holding it all, and then, bringing it out on this one day doesn't really, I mean, to me, at times it sounds very, very superficial. Yeah. And I think at the core, the whole thing is not even addressed because you're not talking about anything, any pain. And knowingly, unknowingly, we often cause that hurt. And why do I say we cause hurt? Because of the expectations that we have as human beings from each other, the meanings that we attach to whatever the other person is doing, we keep getting hurt. So while the responsibility lies on me, the other person does something, I take it as a hurt, my responsibility. Yeah. However, the other person seeking an apology, forgiveness for that is an expectation that I have, right? But how many times do I really go ahead and do that? So all I'm saying is that it's very, very simple to just say, hey, I'm sorry for this. I may have hurt you. And trust me, the kind of impact it has, the moment you say sorry to somebody, it just settles something within. And it's not that the other person doesn't realize that he may have caused the hurt too. But if only we could step forward, take that first step and say to the other person, hey, I'm sorry, I may have caused you hurt. I understand the way I spoke maybe wasn't the right way. I really apologize. I'm really sorry. If this could become a daily practice, maybe every week, even at the workplaces, the whole challenge is people keep holding those upsets. They do not walk up to the other person and say, hey, this about you is bothering me. उस दिन जो हुआ था वो play कर रहा है, मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगा था, मुझे ऐसा लगा. वो deep conversations होते ही नहीं है. तो क्लियरिंग होती ही नहीं है, अंदर ही अंदर चीजें भरती चली जाती हैं और फिर आउटबर्स्ट होता है. या आउटबर्स्ट होने का स्कोप ही नहीं होता बिकॉज इट्स योर बॉस, यू कैन नॉट रियली से मच टू योर बॉस, so you quietly leave. You just leave. Instead, if as a leader you could initiate, or even in the personal space, both ways, but as a leader, if in your organization you could initiate the whole forgiveness thing, where maybe every week when you're meeting, you kind of ensure that it is all cleared. You give that space to people to share what they're feeling, and you listen to them, and at the same time you give them, you create a space where you also speak and they listen, and it is done very, very responsibly, and you seek an apology and then you shut it then and there. So the whole why I'm sharing all of this is because since very recently we celebrated this festival, and I was just reading about it, what is the whole emotion behind celebrating this festival and all. I just felt that yes, it is not merely a ritual where you go ahead and you just say I'm sorry and it's done. One, it has to be done regularly. Do not wait for that once in a year opportunity. Oh, now I should just say and I'm done, finish. No, can we do it more often so that we don't pile up? And number two, can we, if we really want that forgiveness to happen, can we really have those in-depth conversations where the agenda, the context is to the other person is really important for me and I want to sort this out because I don't want to carry any baggage. It is painful for me. The other person has hurt me, but if I am carrying that baggage and I'm not forgiving the other person for it, it is painful for me. So if it is getting really difficult for me to forgive, can I really have that conversation with the other person? So having those deep conversations is very, very essential. That's one. Second, do not hesitate in saying sorry, seeking an apology or forgiveness. It will only build up your connections. It will only make it stronger. And if somebody doesn't understand, if somebody doesn't believe in having those deep conversations and chooses to just walk out, maybe that person wasn't meant to be there. So I'm not saying just blame yourself, take it upon you and, beat yourself. No, that's not what I'm saying. But just try taking that first step, making it a practice. If it's your family, in your family, having those hours set aside every week where the entire family gets together, or at your workplace where the entire team gets together and you seek forgiveness, you share what worked, what didn't work, what upsetted other people, and then you clear it all. How would that be? Does it make some sense? Well, hit the like button if you could really walk away with something for yourself, if you could take away something, and do mention it in the comment box, because the whole purpose of this video, any video that I put here, is so that I could share my perspective on a particular topic and you are able to relate with it and share your views. You walk away with something which is actionable. So let me know, what did you walk away with, and what is that action, one action that you're going to take in this direction. And do subscribe to the YouTube channel if you've not done it already. There is a fresh video published here every day. I'm going to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.